Hi Audi Buddies, Hassan here from Audi Exam Buddy, and today we'll be diving into a slightly new workshop format of video. This is part one of the FAIS Act. I'll be presenting an overview of the chapter rather than sharing all of the details, so just a disclaimer there. The full details of the chapter can be found in my RE5 study pack, which I will leave a link to in the video description below. Let me know in the comments if you find this format useful, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. So what we'll be covering in this video, we'll be covering 6 aspects of the FAIS Act, with part 2 of this video continuing on from here. We'll be covering what is the FAIS Act, what is a financial service, financial products, clients under the FAIS Act, categories of FSPs, and Tier 1 versus Tier 2 products. So, what is the FAIS Act? The Financial Advisory and Intermediary Services, or FAIS for short, Act regulates how financial advice and intermediary services are given to clients in South Africa. It was enacted in November 2002 and came into effect on the 30th of September 2004. The purpose of the FAIS Act is quite simple yet powerful: to protect clients from poor or misleading advice, to build public trust in the financial services industry, to promote stability and professionalism in the sector. If you work in financial services, the FAIS Act ensures that you and everyone else giving financial advice is competent, licensed, and accountable. So, the Act recognizes two main types of financial services. These are advice and intermediary services. A person can only render these services if they are licensed as an FSP or represent a licensed FSP. Let's look at each one of these in plain English. Under the FAIS Act, advice means any recommendation, guidance, or proposal of a financial nature made to a client by any means in relation to a financial product. This includes advice about buying or investing in a financial product, changing or cancelling a policy, replacing one product with another, or even taking on a financial obligation or benefit. Even if your advice doesn't lead to an actual transaction, it's still considered advice under the FAIS Act. So, what is not advice? These are describing how a financial product works, answering administrative related questions, sharing a product without making a recommendation, and so forth. Then you also get automated versus non-automated advice. Automated advice you can think of as digital advice, for example, robo-advisors. And then you've got no non-automated advice, which is given directly by a person. What are intermediary services? An intermediary service means performing an act on behalf of a client or a product supplier in relation to a financial product. So these would include examples such as collecting premiums from a client, submitting or processing claims, administering a product on behalf of a supplier. Uh, and intermediary services can even be scripted, or it can be unscripted. Uh, Other intermediary services include administrative type of services. Um, Please do note though that banks collecting premiums purely as a bank are not considered intermediaries under the FAIS Act. This slide depicts direct marketing. Direct marketing financial services can be offered face-to-face or through these channels. These include telephone, internet, media inserts, direct mail, or email. So direct marketing mainly provides financial services through these channels. The FAIS Act covers a wide range of financial products, including the following. Please note that this is not the full list. The full list and details can be located in my study pack. Again, link in the video description below. So in this slide, I'm including the products such as security and instruments. These would be your shares, your bonds, your warrants, collective investment schemes, which is your unit trust, insurance policies, which would be your household insurance or your risk cover, life insurance. Then you've got your pension and provident fund benefits, your friendly society benefits, which are your stock files, and then you've got your foreign currency investments, and lastly, the crypto assets, which is a more recent addition. Crypto assets are digital representations of value that are not issued by a central bank, can be traded or stored electronically, and uses what they call cryptographic and distributed ledger technology. The FSCA allows people who applied for a crypto license between the 1st of January 2023 and the 30th of November 2023 to continue operating until their license is approved or declined. Who is a client under the FAIS Act? A client is any person or group of persons, which excludes the public, to whom a financial service is intentionally rendered. So this includes the person receiving the advice or the service, the beneficiary of that service, or the successor in title. The FAIS Act divides financial services providers into categories based on the type of services and products they offer. So you get different types of categories. So category 1 is an ordinary FSP, which can only act on the client instruction, and it can provide both advice and or an intermediary service. Then you've got the category 2 FSP, which is a discretionary FSP, which offers discretionary intermediary services, for example, asset management. Then you get category 2A, which is a hedge fund FSP. It only manages hedge funds or fund of funds. Category 3 FSP is an administrative FSP, which performs intermediary services through bulking, for example, a Lisp platform. And then lastly, you get the category 4 FSP, which is an assistance business FSP, which administers assistance policies like funeral cover. Each category has subcategories depending on the financial products offered, like life insurance, pensions, deposits, or investments. Please again check out my study material for access to the product subcategories. Tier 1 versus Tier 2 products. Financial products are also divided into two tiers. Tier 1 products are typically more complex, they need more experience and training. So this would be your life insurance or your pension benefits and investments. And then your Tier 2 products, which are often more simple and low risk and requires limited underwriting. So these would be your funeral policies and your basic deposits. Understanding this distinction is quite critical in the RD5 exam. And there you have it, my first video in this new format. Again, let me know what you think of the format in the comments below. Like I said earlier in the video, there will be a second video where we continue on the FAIS Act. Again, check out my study material in the link below with all of the details that is described in this workshop. And lastly, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel for more RD5 content.